I'll give you one more chance here in a few minutes, and I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I'm telling you that.
Well, what happened?
You know what happened. I'm not going to sit here and play games with you. I'm not. I know, you know.
In today's world, true bravery is rare, but some officers prove they've got it in spades. In this video, we're diving into stories where good cops step up and take bad cops down a peg, or two. Like this first officer, whose sharp instincts and keen eye uncover a shocking truth about one of their own.
He in handcuffs? Why is he in handcuffs?
On September 1st, 2023, Atlanta officers were dispatched to Fair Drive Southwest and Metropolitan Parkway for what seemed like a routine auto accident. But when they arrived, they found 47-year-old Samuel Smith already in handcuffs, a detail that immediately raised questions.
What's going on, ma'am?
Somebody just hit us at the red light. This is my husband.
Is he okay? Sir? He in handcuffs? Why is he in handcuffs?
I can't answer no questions, sir.
Hold on 1 second. Leave him there. 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 Radio, can I get a photo of my location? I have a black male with lacerations to his face.
Got him the fuck out of there is what happened. It's what I would bet money on.
Who took the handcuffs off?
I don't know. Yo, whose car is this?
Determined to get to the bottom of things, the officer headed to a nearby strip club to investigate. But after a brief conversation with the Department of Homeland Security special agent on the scene, it became clear something wasn't adding up.
How did he wind up in handcuffs?
Sir, we just left the strip club.
Which strip club?
Peaches.
Peaches? Okay. I got you. Over on RDA?
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. Did you guys get into it with security over there?
Sir, I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is that's my husband.
Gotcha. Say less.
I'm going to grab your
Appreciate it.
ass and throw the car. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. You're good. Who's this? 1306 radio. Fuck around like you using your car? What do you work for?
Homeland.
Okay. Did y'all have some shit up here a little bit ago? Male and female get into it with anybody?
Yeah. Sure
Left
did.
in a pair of handcuffs?
Yeah.
When the officer checked the suspect's vehicle, a shocking detail emerged. The license plate belonged to a school bus. Something deeply wrong was going on.
All right.
And
Whose handcuffs is he wearing?
mine, he took off. He jumped in the SUV and took off.
Yeah. I mean, it's Metro to Fair, so like almost down to 166.
Mm-hmm.
Wiped out real hard.
Man.
Hurt some people, hurt themselves.
Oh.
All right. Here's what I want you to do for me, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take your firearm off your side. Okay?
Okay.
You got just syrup out here?
Yes.
All right. Place that in my car. I'm gonna detain you for right now.
Okay.
All right?
The so-called special agent was identified as Terrence Jack, who turned out to be no Department of Homeland Security agent at all. Thanks to the officer's sharp instincts, this cop impersonator's charade came crashing down, and he was swiftly put behind bars. Some people are simply unhinged, but others take it a step further, using deception as their weapon, like these next officers whose actions cross the line, violating a man's rights in ways you won't believe.
Is it just a scanner? The jacket in the back seat is just a regular old raincoat. It doesn't say police on it. Got it? Beautiful. Put this in the bag with all of the other evidence, because that's going to be evidence also.
You don't have blank. So I guess it's not.
So we need to ask around.
In November 1997, an Arkansas school teacher was raped, with the attacker leaving behind only DNA evidence. The culprit? Former police chief Harden. Decades later, on February 23, 2023, while under interrogation for murder, Hardin turned the tables on investigators, and their reactions are a must-see.
I'm Detective Chamberlain. I know we have met James Chamberlain.
Okay.
I know. Did you used to be a police officer somewhere? Or I recognized you, but I wasn't 100% sure where I knew you from. But somebody said that you used to be a police officer in Gateway or something like that. Okay.
And a constable, and
You were a constable here too, for Benton County.
yeah.
For Benton County. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
Well,
How long did you do that?
2 years. Well, I was elected one term, 2 different terms, but not
Okay.
together.
Not together, so on two separate occasions. Okay. You understand this. You've been through this before, so I'm gonna read it to you. Anytime we bring somebody into the sheriff's office, we read this before we start talking to people. Okay, and it's just your statement of rights for us. And before we ask any questions, it's my duty to advise you of your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? I need to affirm it, yes or no. Okay. Okay. Anything you say can be used against you in court or other proceedings. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. You have the right to consult an attorney before making any statements or answering any questions, and you may have him or her present with you during questioning. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You may have an attorney appointed to you by the court to represent you if you cannot afford one or otherwise obtain one at no cost. You understand that?
Yes.
If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer, you still have the right to stop answering questions at any time or stop questioning for the purposes of consulting a lawyer. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. However, you may waive your right to you may waive your right to advice and counsel, and your right to remain silent. You may answer questions or make statements without consulting a lawyer if you so desire. You understand that?
Yes.
Detective James Chamberlain had just finished reading Hardin his rights, but as you're about to see, it was all a facade. The hypocrisy from this detective will leave you speechless.
Here's the thing. I want to talk to you about what you've done today. Okay. Can you just take me through when you woke up this morning to when you got stopped by the police out there in what's the name of that road you were on? I'm sorry, I'm going wrong. Gant Ridge?
I'm not going to say anything after I've been read those rights yet.
Okay. Why don't you want to talk to me about your day?
I don't know what's going on. I am kind of sickly to what I'm here for and things.
Okay. So you don't want to explain what you've done today? Did you? Is there a reason behind that?
You read me my rights, and I don't know why. And so, what was the first thing said? I have the right to remain silent.
Okay. So you're telling me that you don't want to talk to me right now?
I'm going to remain silent.
Afterward, the detectives stepped out to consult their boss about how to handle the situation. The solution they came up with speaks volumes about their level of competence.
Okay, I talked to my boss. I think I was confused, or I may have confused you on what's going on here. I can't tell you exactly why you're here. And you being a police officer, you understand that. I need to rule you out as a suspect in a crime that's been committed. And that's why we got you here, is because we need to talk to you, find out where you're at. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know if I scared you at the beginning or what, but that's why I was trying to, and I can't, you see the position that I'm in. I can't tell you why you're here, but at the same time, I need to rule you out into something. Does that make sense? I mean, or would you be willing to talk to me about your day, knowing that I need to rule you out of something, or like I'm at a loss here, and I need to clear you from something.
Well, yes, I would have liked to, but before the rights were read, so
Okay.
not knowing what's going on.
Yeah, and you understand as a detective, we read those rights to everybody who comes in here. It's not just you, but when we interview, kids, and it's everybody. Once you come into our facility, that's something we have to do. It's not something. It's not just something we're doing for you. It happens to everybody that walks through this room and talks to us. Because, I mean, it's just like anything else that we do. We have to cover all of our bases. And that's what we did by reading you those rights. So we need to know I mean, does that make sense? Like, I know you've been a police officer for a while now, so you understand, how everything works, and so I've got to rule you out as a suspect, and if I can't do that, then we're at a standstill. Does that make sense?
You have to remain silent
Okay.
on that.
Okay. So you're telling me you did do something today that was wrong then? Is that what I'm getting at? I mean,
I'm just silent.
Okay. So you just don't want to talk to me because of what reason?
I don't understand what, they snatched me up out there and nobody told me anything. I don't understand.
Okay.
Why I couldn't be told what's going on and
Okay. So I guess my question is this, knowing what I just told you, okay, I guess if it was me and I was, if I was in your position, I'd be like, hey, James, I did this, or Grant, I did this, I was at, here, here, and here, and I would just be done with it. And that way you can get out of here. But at this point, like, I can't clear you from this because you could still potentially be a suspect.
Just look at the detective's blatant lack of integrity. He's violating that man's rights like it's second nature. Even worse, he implied that by exercising his rights, Hardin was admitting guilt. It's shocking that people like this are allowed to hold office.
Once the rights have been read, I have to, it says I have the right to be silent.
Yes. Okay. I don't know. I don't even know what to say at this point. You realize that I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to get you out of here quicker, and you're just sitting here.
Well, am I free to go then?
No, you're not free to go.
Why?
Because I've got to get to the bottom of an investigation, a very serious criminal matter. Okay. And right now, you're a potential suspect in that.
Whenever an officer or detective claims they're trying to help you out, you can be sure you're in deep trouble, just like Hardin was.
Does that make sense?
I don't understand why I'm a suspect, no.
Well, that's for me to know and for you to tell me why you're not a suspect.
This is your time to kind of help us help you.
Okay.
Tell me this.
I do apologize on the front end.
No, I'm not mad at you.
I'm going to exercise my right to be silent.
Okay. So just tell me this. I know you were a police officer before, right? You're a police officer in Gravit, I mean not Gravit, but in Gateway? It's an easy yes or no.
I'm being silent.
Well, I can see that.
You want me to get it for you?
Well, I'm ready. I need to go
You need to go where?
home or get ready for work in a little bit.
Okay, we'll just have a seat and I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
No problem. You need anything else?
No, I hate not being able to talk. But usually after they read my rights, after they read me my rights, I just feel like I need to be silent.
What do you mean?
Well, how come nobody asked me anything or told me anything before we got here or anything? Not necessarily you. You've been real good to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was just taking you up here, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they asked me to bring you up here. So, the detective is the one that has all that information.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And he said he couldn't give it to me. Yes, sir.
The other officer told me you want to talk to me again. What's going on?
Oh, I'm just ready to go.
Okay. And I'm not ready for you to go yet, so you're not going to be able to go. I've got other things that I'm doing right now. So, Did you need to talk to me, or did you, what was the deal?
Oh, I was gonna go.
Oh, no, you're not going to
tell
go.
you that.
Okay, yeah, no, you're not going to go.
But I wanted, okay.
Perfect, thank you.
The detective was using a subtle tactic, leaving Hardin alone, hoping it would get him to talk. Remember, this was after Hardin had already stated multiple times that he didn't want to speak. When that didn't work, the detective switched to a different approach.
I'm not trying to get you in any trouble. I'm not trying to get her in any trouble. Okay? You've got a little daughter, she's 16, who needs her parents. Okay? I know what was said at dinner time. I know everything. Okay? I need your side of the story. Okay? I don't know if you've had a problem with this guy for a while, and this was an accident, or you maliciously chased him down, or what happened. But if I don't get your side of the story, I won't ever know. Okay? You know I know. I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I wouldn't be talking to them right now. So I want to give you the opportunity to tell me what led up to what happened today. And if I came across as being rude or upset or whatever earlier, I'm sorry. That's not what I'm trying to do.
You're fine.
I'm just trying to gather facts.
I'm not sure what happens or what's going on.
Okay.
But I just have to invoke my right.
Okay. So you're telling me that you don't want to give me your side of the story. That's what you're telling me. That I've got to put together what your wife has told me and what the crime scene's told me. I mean,
what I'm saying is, I have the right to remain silent.
That's true. You do.
I'm not saying I don't want to tell you anything or help you guys or anything. I'm just saying you told me I had the right to remain silent.
That's true. I did. Just because I told you have the right to remain silent doesn't mean you have to remain silent.
I know, but...
Do you realize that you're looking at some very, very serious charges here?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay. Well, you are. I can tell you that much.
Okay.
And if it was an accident, it was an accident. And that's all it was. But if you intentionally went out to hurt somebody, that's a whole nother story. It's a whole nother story. Okay? I'll let you think about it. I'll give you one more chance here in a few minutes, and I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I'm telling you that.
Well, what happened?
You know what happened. I'm not going to sit here and play games with you. I'm not. I know. You know. We have witnesses that put you there. The two cars that drove by. Look, man, I'm not. I just want to know why it happened. Okay?
From this point on, the detective completely ignored Hardin, but their disregard for his rights didn't end there. Next, they brought in a female detective, hoping she could break him and get him to open up.
And some Frosted Flakes.
Hey, that is by far my favorite cereal.
I don't know.
No,
It's
it
kind of
really
like my
is.
belly aching, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, I love Frosted Flakes. I'm not gonna lie. My kids will gripe at me because they think it's too healthy, but I love Frosted Flakes. What else did you do today? Anything fun? Any chores around the house done? No? Just kind of lazy? Lazy day for you? Yeah, just watch some TV. No household chores? Your wife didn't make you do anything today?
Not today. Well, I made her pills up today for her.
Oh, does she have a lot of health problems?
Yeah, she has a lot of health problems.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
Did you just prep for getting ready for work tonight?
Just pretty much, just
Yeah.
lay around, be a slob there.
Yeah. Did you get anything done outside today? It was so nice today. It was beautiful outside.
Yeah, I know. It was like 80 degrees or more.
It was amazing outside.
What's the deal?
I don't know. It's messing with my allergies today, though.
Mine too. That's what part of it.
Or hear anything that was abnormal
No.
while you were outside letting the sea and stuff like that? No? Everything's good. Did you run into anybody? Anybody stop by, say hi? Nothing? No? Okay. Alright. Well, I'm surprised. Did you see anybody on the road? Anything like that? It being so nice, I didn't know if maybe anybody was out and about. Did you see any of your neighbors?
Where are you getting at?
No, I'm serious. I'm just asking. Just small talk.
Not that I know of.
No. Okay. I just didn't know. My allergies are killing me right now. I saw you messing with the thermostat earlier.
Well, I may have messed it up, but
no,
actually...
It's insane that they kept pressuring him to talk, completely disregarding his right to remain silent. There's a reason those rights are read at the start, to give the person a choice to speak or not. Clearly, these detectives didn't grasp that.
Y'all just ran into the roadblock?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wasn't there when that part happened. What'd they do? When you guys ran into him?
Well, the guy stopped us and then he wanted us to go down to Jones Trailer Park Road, and I said, well, I live 2 houses down here on the right. He said, well, let me ask the boss about that.
Oh.
He went and got to the radio for a while or something, and then he said, what's your name? I said, Grant Harden. And he said, can you step out of the car? And then they put me in handcuffs and put me in the back of that one car.
Oh, the canine one you were talking about?
Yeah. Forgive me again, I'm just...
Oh, no, you're fine. I'm just curious.
You're good to talk to.
I didn't know
I got a headache and
You want me to see if I can find you something?
No, that's all right.
I'm sure I could. We got a pharmacy around here somewhere.
I'm just wondering what's
going on.
Well, if I'm going to be charged with something or...
Well, did something happen today?
That's what I wanted to know. Evidently something did happen today.
What you tell me?
I'm silent.
I know. I'd rather talk about cars than
I know, me too.
Well, I'd rather talk about... So any cool cars other than a Honda Civic? Anything fancy?
I'm just... what do you call it? The paper again.
Yeah. Oh, great. We don't have to talk about cars. We can talk about something else. If that makes sense.
No, I just don't want it. I'm just going to...
Do you want me to go away?
No, you're fine.
Well, I'm a talker.
You
so.
talk.
I talk.
Yeah, you talk then.
It's not fun to talk to yourself. You gotta enjoy your conversation with somebody.
I feel right.
I guess that's the main question. Why are you here?
Why am I here?
Do you have any idea?
Why am I here?
Yeah. Do you have any idea why you would be
When
here?
you guys tell me, I will. Nobody's told me anything. I sat in that police car deputy's car for a long time.
Yeah.
Nobody told me anything.
I just didn't know. Well, sometimes you gotta wonder if somebody has to tell you first. Like if you know something I don't.
But
As the conversation continued, the woman gradually steered Harden into talking about why he was there, trying to get him to open up and extract whatever she could from him.
the reason y'all are asking, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of the way you have to look at it sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. That's why, when Detective Chamberlain came in here, he wanted to talk to you about if you had, what you had done today, or if you had seen something happen, or witnessed something happen, or, like you said, something happened today. It was something really bad. And if you witnessed it, then it's something we need to talk about. Because people witnessed you. So, but I want to give you the chance to talk. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather hear your side of the story versus anything else. To me, everybody deserves that, right? Especially, you're a good guy. You're a good person. So, I don't know. I feel like everybody should have that chance to tell their side, especially if something bad happened. I would want somebody to give me that chance. I just want to know what got you to this point. I mean, I worked with you, so you helped me, have my back in a in a situation, so it would be nice to understand from you, from your viewpoint, why you'd be here, what happened, or did you see something happen, or were you put in a situation, and kind of walk me through it. But that's your choice, right? Everybody has a choice. You have to be the one willing to put it out there. I don't know. I feel like you've done this profession long enough. You know how things go. You're a good guy. You're not a drug dealer. You're not a child molester. You're not, you know, anything like what you've dealt with, what I've dealt with. But I think today you've dealt with a bad situation. I just want to know what happened. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna want to know, you know, what answers, especially your family. I would. No, I do. I want to help you. That's the bad part. I want to help you figure it out. All I can do is sit here and say that I'll listen, work it out with you, figure it out together. But you have to be willing to talk to me about it. I'm a pretty real person. Pretty straightforward. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's uncomfortable and nerve-wracking sitting in a room by yourself with people that you've worked with in the past.
It feels so wrong, even though Hardin was guilty. Why establish rights in the first place if they're just going to be ignored like that? These detectives didn't just disregard his rights, they actively tried to manipulate him into speaking. It's terrifying to think that this kind of behavior happens.
I can't remember. What's your name?
Nakona?
Nakona.
Yeah.
Okay. But your last name?
Cordero.
Cordero. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Cordero.
Yeah.
Those are pretty neat names.
Thank you. I appreciate that. A lot of people mess it up.
Did you say Nakona?
Nakona.
What's the first name?
Nakona.
What is that?
It's a mixture. There's Indians, and then it's a Western.
I think that's food.
Yeah.
I mean, no offense.
No, it's a Western brand. It's a brand of a food.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I was going to go get some of.
My dad's country, so.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah. Listen, Grant. I think you were well aware of what happened today. I think you know why you're here. You're a smart guy. I think you know what happened today. And I just really want to talk and understand so I can get on your level and figure out what the next step is going to be. And I feel like you are the type of man who can understand that. Alright, go ahead and turn around, put your hands on your back. You get placed under arrest for capital murder.
Sorry, you're a big guy.
Okay. Alright, on turn out for me. We're gonna walk out this way.
Okay.
Turn left when you get to this door right here.
In October 2017, over 20 years later, Hardin, now 50, pleaded guilty to first-degree murder, admitting he had killed James Appleton. While his guilt was undeniable, it still didn't justify the way his rights were violated. And as an ex-cop, Hardin did an impressive job of humbling the detective, teaching them a lesson they won't soon forget. Do you think the detectives were justified in violating Hardin's rights, or did they go completely overboard? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, you'll love this next one where these evil cops get caught in the midst of their schemes with no way to escape justice.
Sir, this is my freedom that you're talking about.
When corrupt cops think they can get away with the most horrendous acts in public, they almost always end up caught and punished. Like this instance where this cop thought he could get away while blatantly ignoring his rights in public.